Dr. Karim, President Kafur, President Kagame, distinguished guests.
We need to acknowledge the problems on the ground. Already, because of public and private sector action since 2000, 14 million more children are at school who would otherwise be without education. 3 million more children are surviving to their 5th birthday each year. 2 million more people are receiving treatment with AIDS. This is the challenge.
Prime Minister, do you not see these as positive developments? What's wrong with improving healthcare and education in the developing world?
For too long, we've talked the language of development. Ours is already a world where the actions of the poorest citizens in the poorest countries can affect the richest in the richest countries. And rich countries like ours must have access to the benefits of globalization. It is also in your best interests as businesses to bring the poorest countries into the worst of deprivation and poverty, leaving them dependent on aid instead of having jobs, denying them opportunity to work, the chance to support their families, the means to ensure the children get the best chance to succeed. And it is growth and prosperity, not aid, that is our objective. And this is the new approach.
And Prime Minister, do you not think this might be seen as slightly immoral?
I think we're all agreed that the worst of injustices demands the most strenuous of our efforts. This is part of a plan to eliminate in our time and in this generation the poorest countries of the world. So I'm not talking about a moral imperative, but about a strategic and economic one. Developing countries, including Ghana and Rwanda, are already working hard to put in place the stability, the supportive regulatory environment, the measures to tackle corruption necessary for business to thrive and to succeed.
And Prime Minister, what exactly is the plan for holding back developing countries?
Now, our aim is the planet by 2015 will be suffering not less but more environmental degradation, and millions of people will still be struggling on $1 a day. Now, it's because of the scale and the scope of our ambitions for poverty, illiteracy, disease and environmental degradation around the world that we need all those with skills, expertise, creativity and innovation to contribute. In July, the G8 will decide new measures on malaria, on food prices and famine, and on health. In September, governments, business, NGOs and faith groups will come together at a special United Nations summit to agree what more we need to do to accelerate action, using your core business models in new and creative ways that can reduce both economies and people's lives.